in his own words. That was in 2018. You guys heard him say that his bosses, his colleagues were there. He bragged about his righteous release and using force against us. And he's not talking about hunting people in New Albany or Upper Arlington or any of these other communities. He worked a fugitive task force where they viewed people as violent thugs that they had the right to throw the first punch at. He said himself, he does not wait. He's never been hit clean because he cowardly throws the first punch. Casey Goodson Jr. was an innocent victim, and Casey represents all of us.
Yes. That's right. Yes.
What we have to know about this senseless murder is that Casey was shot from behind 6 times, walking into his own home. Whatever punch was thrown first, those 6 shots from that rifle, Casey never saw coming.
Jesus.
Casey was murdered by Jason Meade on December 4th of 2020. Here we are, July 31st, 2021, and he's at home with his family. While this family is out here fighting, telling the story. Jason Meade refuses to speak because he's guilty.
That's right.
He retired from that job that he loved because he's guilty.
That's right.
He said he
That's what we know.
That's right.
was on the run.
And far too often they expect us to stop with the energy that we need to get the justice that we deserve.
Come on.
Back in December, downtown was full of people calling for justice for Casey. Today, 238 days later, it's thinned out. We have been here constantly fighting, and they shouldn't have to fight.
Come on.
Because clearly, the crowd downtown back in December was not taken seriously by this city. We saw that when Andre Hill was murdered just 3 weeks later.
Come on, talk about it.
They hear us in the streets, they see us, but they don't believe in our collective power. And so what we are here today to do is to call this city and this community to action. And that's not right here, right now. We're going to march. We're going to take a route past the concealed carry permit office because Casey was a law-abiding citizen and he has a concealed carry permit, and you should not be killed for being able to carry a concealed weapon. So we're going to march past the concealed carry permit office. We're going to march past the jail where Jason Meade should be locked up at.
That's right.
We'll come back out here and close repair. But from here, August is accountability month.
Come on with it.
Yeah. August is for accountability.
Yeah.
Throughout the month of August, every day, we want to uplift Casey's name, raise awareness about Casey's story, not just here in Columbus, but throughout this country. Because what we know is that Casey's death, we all know what happened. We all understand what happened. And it doesn't even require video to see that. Let's think about that, right? All the deaths around the country that we stood up for, we saw what happened. But from day one, we knew that Casey, a young black man that I did everything right, was murdered by this officer, this ordained minister, and nobody's doubted that. Think about that. That's how egregious his conduct was, that nobody for a second doubted that this black man was in the wrong. That's how open and shut this case should be. And so, the country needs to know about Casey's story, that we're still fighting after all of this time, and that we're not going to stop fighting.
That's right, come on.
As of tomorrow, JusticeForCaseyGoodsonJr.com will be live.
Amen.
We need everybody to share that. We have all the news stories that have been out there because, as you guys probably know, we've been on every media outlet. We've been telling this story since December. And so as long as Jason Meade refuses to speak, those words from him will be on that website, along with the story of Casey's beautiful life. Amen. We're going to keep fighting. So this is a call to action going forward. August is Accountability Month.
Yes.
Accountability for Casey.
Yes.
Say it with me now. Accountability for Casey.
Accountability.